Still god tier the way Statham says it.
It's a megalodon.
So The Meg 2 is about 20 minutes to a half an hour long, and it's generally speaking, imperfectly so, the spring break shark massacre you might be hoping to see. The rest of the movie leading up to that's about an hour and 15-minute snooze fest that feels like a dollar store version of The Abyss. That's it. That's the review. Bye. I feel like I don't need to say much more than that, but I'm going to. Why? Algorithm, baby. It's like it's two different movies. It's The Meg 2 and it's The Trench. But more trench than Meg 2. The Meg 2 does it bigger, but bigger isn't always better. It has more Megs and more locations and more walking on the bottom of the ocean, which could be cool, but it just feels like they didn't know what to do with it. In a movie titled The Meg 2 with more Megs, does that mean more carnage? Not yet. First, you gotta get past more corporate espionage, mercenaries, hostage situations, more things that just, you're like, where's the shark carnage? And by the time the shark carnage does come, you're like, okay, we're gonna get to that shark bloodbath we're here for. Well, it is PG-13, so it's less blood, more bath. Rated R does not always mean better, but I think if you do have a shark movie in which the movie is building to this spring break, bunch of people on the beach, and here come the Megs and other monsters, I feel like you should have more payoff with that. I get why it's PG-13, because you make a movie like this rated R, you cut out an entire target demographic. One could argue the target demographic this film is made for. On the other hand, it did feel like it was a made-for-TV carnage fest, where it's like Meg's eating everybody. No blood, though. Can't have that. It just felt like the movie didn't have any teeth. I didn't mean that to be a pun. When the last act's going down, and you have a bunch of monsters just attacking people, you couldn't help but see what the movie could have been. You got monsters from the trench that can walk on land now. You brought a Kraken into it, because why not? So you got Megs, you got little sea land monsters, and you got Krakens. They're all just having a good time. Why not have that be a full 90-minute movie where Jason Statham and his crew are trying to do that? I get it, you want buildup in your film, but this film didn't have buildup, it just had boredom. You can tell some of the actors in the movie are leaning into the cheese factor. I appreciate that. They're giving it that shot. But it just wasn't enough. It couldn't keep the film from falling flat. It's like this movie's a hodgepodge of other script ideas that never got greenlit. They just took those and put them into this Meg 2 movie. Die Hard on a water base? Didn't happen. It's in the Meg 2. Die Hard in an underwater water base. Slightly different. We're gonna put that in the Meg 2. And we're gonna kind of have an ending like the Meg was gonna be wrapped up in some Jurassic World shit. There we go! The Meg 2. The Trench. We all know, appreciate, and love the phenomenon that can happen with a movie like this, known as it's so bad, it's good. Or at the very least, entertaining. This is not that. No, to craft that phenomenon is a skill. It's either skill or you accidentally fumble fuck your way into it, probably in a decade known as the 90s. This is so bad because it's just boring. It's a boring film with uninteresting characters that have shit decision-making skills, a shoddy script, and a film with choppy editing. It's as simple as that. This does have that fun cheese factor in the last 20 minutes or so of it. It keeps me from hating this film like to my very bone marrow. In the end, I'm still not gonna remember it in T-1 day.
It's a megalodon.
All right, so the Meg 2, The Trench. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite grade B monster movie? Or monster movie that's accidentally grade B? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.